So, wieder da bei The Witcher. Beim letzten Mal eine kleine längere Folge, wo ich die letzte Nebenmission gemacht habe, oder die letzte, die wir aktiv machen wollen, weil ich habe mich ja entschieden, die nicht mehr zu machen. Weil die einfach teils nicht mehr so ganz interessant sind. Warte, Moment mal. Habe ich eigentlich die richtige Quest ausgewählt? So, nee, das ist die richtige Quest. Kind vom älteren Blut. So, das heißt, von jetzt an Hauptquests durch und durch. So, einmal hier hin. Einige Entscheidungen und andere Monster können eine materielle Form annehmen. Sprich, man schlägt durch sie durch. So, Reise ins Labor befindet.
Entrance is very well protected. I believe we'll find something interesting inside.
How will you lift the barrier?
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick. Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew at the time.
Now, this is no time to get soppy.
Das ist doch schön.
So, any incriminating letters, closets full of skeletons?
You've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try.
Jetta Leigen!
Did it work? It did.
We've awoken the sentry.
I'll take care
Achso.
of him.
Ah, 28er Golem. Ja, das ist ja mal ein guter Gegner langem. Oh, mit Ciris Hilfe wird das auf jeden Fall eigentlich ziemlich leicht. Soll es zumindest werden. Okay, das war irgendwie nicht so, wie ich es geplant habe. Warte, was war nochmal ganz gut? Ich glaube, das Schutzschild war eigentlich das einzig Nützliche. Bam, bam, bam. Doppelpower. Okay. Egal. Hat ihm gut Damage gemacht. So, Ciri kann auch gut einstecken. Ah, shit, das war jetzt scheiße. Moment, hier ist ja noch einer. Ich fürchte, gegen den müssen wir auch gleich kämpfen. Ah, shit. Da war der Scheiße. So. Okay, haben wir es. Der Typ wird auch gleich auffangen, das kann ich euch sagen. So.
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
Oh.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Ciri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avallac's only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
Ich weiß, dass hier eine wichtige Story-Entscheidung noch getroffen werden muss, also... Sprich mit Yennefer, was ist denn hier los?
It seems someone was literally just here.
Avallac's assistant, maybe?
No. Somehow it doesn't seem like Avallac'h to have one.
A distillate? Smells like.
Verbena.
Aha.
Aha, what?
No, nothing.
Sometimes you really get on my nerves, you know.
Herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Das stimmt. Okay, erkunden wir weiter. Hier ist bestimmt was Interessantes. Die Bürste.
Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom.
Das ist ein einziger Kommentar und das soll ein wichtiger Gegenstand sein. Das ist aber wichtig, oder?
Didn't know he had a sweet tooth.
ist ja alles langweilige Informationen hier. Beziehungsweise es ist eigentlich gar nicht mal so langweilig, aber eigentlich nicht wirklich wichtig, ne? Na gut, let's go deep. That's what she said.
Yen. Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avallac'h has analyzed all the parts of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Ich glaube, sie lügt. Ich weiß es nicht, aber ich glaube, sie lügt. Ha, oder reicht es? Also schauen wir nach den Notizen. Ich denke, das reicht, komm.
Forget this. Not like we're gonna learn anything new.
How can you know?
I don't wish to read this either.
Aber wir verlassen immer noch nicht das Gebäude. Das ist schon mal gut, weil ich will ehrlich gesagt auch noch nicht gehen. Was ist das denn hier?
Mirror standard. Might have expected a hidden portal. Elves sure know their fragrances.
Hier ist nichts. Hier ist aber noch ein geheimer Raum. Haha.
How did you get in here?
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out.
You. I remember you. From Tir na Liar.
Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avallac'h you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle. But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avallac'h will finally be free of her.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Ciri, you didn't actually believe her, did you? She's personally involved in the matter, that's clear.
What of it? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
There, that's better. Let's get out of here.
Ich denke, wir haben die richtige Entscheidung getroffen bei diesem Fall. Scheint auf jeden Fall... Scheiße, ey. Den habe ich ja gar nicht gesehen. Das steht ihm aber. Da sollst du drüber nachdenken, vielleicht sich mal so einen schönen schicken Schnurr, so einen schönen Bau zu holen. So, also wie gesagt, das war eine der wichtigen Entscheidungen in dem Spiel. Von der ich tatsächlich eigentlich schon wusste, aber ne. Ich meine, die Zeit vergeht so schnell. Ich meine, ich habe genug Zeit gehabt, um die zu lesen. Und ich wusste, welche Antwort ich nehme. Deshalb, trotzdem war das ziemlich lange gedauert. Ich meine, wir hatten... Ja, die Hälfte der Zeit hatten wir schon verschwendet, ne? Überleg mal, du kennst noch nicht weißt noch nicht, welche Entscheidung du treffen willst. Und siehst du das, dann musst du schnell überlegen, was nehme ich denn? Oh, ja, das, oh nein! Also ich finde, die Zeit hätten die ruhig weglassen können. Oder zumindest ziemlich lange machen können. Na gut.
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindisfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjall. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjall is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjall died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindisfjall?
I can.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
See you.
Das war übrigens meine Rede. Ich wusste, welche Antwort ich nehme. Nicht, weil ich das schon durch Videos wusste oder so, weil ich einfach, ich meine, nicht mitkommen. Natürlich geht man damit, ne? Aber dennoch habe ich halt eben ziemlich lang gebraucht. Und
Let's
die
look
Zeit...
around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Ich mag eigentlich Friedhöfe.
Let's look around together. Come on.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjall has no grave. Gerald, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
What are you doing?
What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjall.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone! Leave this place. You defile our laws.
Lower your voice before we need another grave.
How can you defend him?
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Skjall saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjall not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass, and anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
Aye. None will disturb it. Desecrating graves, well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said, can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjall now.
Das die richtige Entscheidung war, ich weiß es nicht.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Let's go.
Wir haben das Richtige getan. Irgendwie, ich habe so das Gefühl.
Back to the boat.
Mhm. Okay. Lass aber doch wissen, dass alles bereit ist. Das heißt, wir haben nicht mehr wirklich viel was zu tun, hä? Oh. Sorry, ich will nicht rumschubsen. Es tut mir leid. Ich bin manchmal so ein bisschen grob und so. Das weiß ich ja schon. Moment, jetzt, das muss ich aber auch ehrlich gesagt speichern mal, ne? So. Weil, Moment. Haben wir nicht noch eine Quest zum Thema, hier Dingens? Wie heißt es denn? Um Radovid zu killen? Da war doch irgendwie was, ne? Na, vielleicht auch nicht. Vielleicht erinnere ich mich falsch.
To hear you reveal all about your experiments.
So.
Yes, Geralt?
Went by your laboratory.
I trust you did not make a mess.
Didn't mention you were the NL Elves' chief source of knowledge about Ciri's abilities.
I didn't mention many things. Fortunately, they're no longer important.
Your experiments with the gene, Elder Blood, that's not important.
I pursued those studies to protect Ciri. To protect Lara Doran's blood, in whomever's veins it courses.
Ran into someone at your lab.
Did you know?
Mm-hmm. A she-elf. Claimed you hate Ciri. So how's that fit you trying to protect her, whatever the cost?
Not at all. You don't really expect me to confess my feelings to you, do you?
Sehr, sehr zwielig, der Typ.
Once we use the Sunstone, what makes you think Eredin won't figure things out? I doubt he'll think the elves of the White Fleet suddenly long to see him.
We can alter the signal emitted by the Sunstone. Unlikely Eredin will recognize its origin. It's not the only artifact to possess this power.
There are others? Great. Now mind telling me why I had to scour Skellige looking for this one?
The Sunstone was the easiest to find, believe me.
Oh, Mann.
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about-face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands at all costs. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So, you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthir, a golden child. Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns in gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads?
We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything if that's your question.
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
We found the Sunstone.
Gelban's gift to Dillion of the White Fleet. As legend has it, she never used the stone, and Gelban died of sorrow.
Won't keep Eredin waiting that long.
It seems we've everything. We can go. Keep in mind, once we commit, there'll be no returning.
Oh, das ist jetzt so schwierig. Ich sag einfach mal,
See you on Undvik.
das war jetzt vielleicht doch nicht so gut. Ob das die richtige Entscheidung war? Ich speichere am besten nochmal. Oh, das geht so nah ans Ende. Oh Mann. Ich würde noch gerne was machen. Weil wie vielleicht viele wissen, kann man noch den guten Radovid töten. In einer Quest. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob wir die vielleicht schon fehlgeschlagen haben oder... Kann man hier gucken. Da Waffen oder Wellen. Spiel. Na, scheiße. Na. Egal, dann speichern wir erstmal. Und dann schauen wir, was wir vielleicht noch auf dieser Welt tun können.